One of the things that you've mentioned before is you've talked about content funnel, right? So I think it's a good starting point of maybe just defining. A lot of people have heard of sales funnel or a funnel in general. How would you define a content? What is a content funnel?
Well, this is my content funnel that we have at ActivePipe, and we use this funnel as almost a briefing checklist as well. So when I brief a piece of content to my content team, they follow this as a checklist. So they know we have a number of different themes we might talk to. We might talk to technology, we might talk to marketing, we might talk to innovation. What I call reactive market context is there's only so many things you can talk about to be topical. So reactive market context for us is something that's topical in the market. So an example may be the AFL Grand Final. We know it's very topical, we know people are engaging with that topic, but then how do you have an ActivePipe layer over that? So an example would be, for the AFL Grand Final, think about all the stats. There's so much stats, and then basically after that game, all the analysts will look at those stats and they'll monitor all the performance of every player, and they'll take that performance and they'll glean learnings off that, and then they'll improve. So the slant we would take on that is analysing your data to make better business decisions. So we'd weave ActivePipe into that, so then we can be part of the conversation. Personas is probably the most important part. It's who you're trying to talk to and why. The content role, is it to inspire, is it to educate? What's the role of that content and why are you doing that? Our substantiation is, why is ActivePipe talking about this? We can talk about technology, we can talk about email marketing, we can talk about email marketing automation. Things we can't talk about is social media, for example. So that's when we bring our partners in, such as Tiger Pistol, who's our social and digital agency, and then they will guest write or they'll be contributors to our blogs, again to give us that authority in the space. Distribution is probably the most important thing, and it's the thing that we, in all honesty, lack on, which we're trying to change now, because there's no point of doing all this content if you don't have a distribution plan to talk to the right people about the right thing. And ultimately tracking and reporting, there's no point doing anything if you don't know if it's working, if you don't know who's engaging with it, and if you're not scoring to make learnings off the back of it.
Gotcha.
So this is my content funnel. They can differ depending on your different roles of content. Really for us, this is all our thought leadership funnel. So this is what we use on a daily basis.